The purpose of this video is to show how to get more mileage from Marth Killer. This video will be broken down into 4 parts, so feel free to skip ahead to the timestamps. Before we start, let's recap on how to Marth Killer. The most common setup is to roll towards ledge, then hold Z while holding the control stick away from the stage. If you play Fox or Falco, then you are done here. However, if you play another character, you will need to time a fast fall when your shield gets up. So which characters in the cast can Marth Kill? Unless you play Yoshi or Samus, you're in luck. Every other character can do the Marth Kill. It must be noted that Marth can sweet spot the ledge around a lot of characters' light shields if he does the perfect sweet spot. So here are the characters that he cannot sweet spot around. Keep in mind that this assumes you have full shield size, because it will be a lot easier for him to get around it if it's already damaged. Depending on the size of the shield, this can either be extremely hard or pretty consistent to do. But in most spots you can just react to him trying to sweet spot and just drop shield to punish it. The slant on Yoshi's also creates problems. Here the big factor is full speed. These are the characters that can reliably Marth Killer on Yoshi's. Now let's get into how we can improve the Marth Killer. The dynamic that the usual Marth Killer creates is that Marth is forced to land on stage or die. This is something that can be abused. Normally a lot of characters struggle to edgeguard Marth because they are forced to rinse repeat edgeguard or they don't have any good moves from the ledge. But there are ways around that. While the Marth Killer 2.0 is a strong tool for Fox and Falco, it requires pretty high execution, loses the sweet spots, and cannot be done by any other character. Since Marth players usually default to going on stage when they see the Marth Killer come out, players like Prof sometimes go for the read and stop angling the shield so they can stay on stage. This can be done even better. The setup is the same, but when Marth is at a height where it is clear he can only upbeat to stage, you want to angle your shield up and away. This makes it so even if your shield gets hit, you will stay on stage. After this, you will have plenty of time to do basically whatever, so be creative. Here are some examples of punishes from the top tiers. Fox, Falcon and Puff already have really strong edgeguards, so while they can use this, they don't need to. But this will give them easier executions and will avoid rinse-repeat edgeguards. Other characters like Peach, Marth and Ices, who typically struggle to edgeguard Marth consistently, can find extremely early kills this way, without having to worry about the Marth teching or having perfect spacing. If they drop down so far that you are not sure if they can land on stage or not, you can either go back to doing the normal Marth Killer or hold up a bit longer. This will at worst be a 50-50 for you, where you almost get a kill if you are right, and a good position for you if you get it wrong. When it's very clear that they cannot make it back to stage, you should go back to doing regular Marth Killer. If they go really low, then just hold shield down and away. This is to ensure you will slide off. So at worst, this will be just like going for a normal Marth Killer. You don't lose anything by going for this, but you do have a lot of early kills you can get. Even if you don't go for it, the option being there and on the table will make normal Marth Killer work more often because people are more scared to land on stage. So, what can Marth do against this? There are 3 main options Marth can do. Go on stage and take the punish, try and do the perfect sweet spot, or upbeat from a distance where it is a 50-50. None of these are great, but it's all Marth can really do. Even if he tries to upbeat a bit higher and still fall down to ledge, you can just grab ledge first or hit him before he comes down most of the time. It's also possible to change from holding up and away to just away, so you can cover even more options. If unsure, you can hold it for a bit longer than you might be comfortable with to take away the chance that he goes on stage. Angling it away will make it so that even if he did upbeat at the ambiguous timing, you will still get a shield SDI input and you will go to ledge first. If he just goes low, then you will have changed into doing the normal Marth Killer. You can also go for this when Marth has a bit more height, but then you have to be ready for options like air dodge on stage. This option just existing will make it so much more scary for Marth to recover. It makes it so that he can no longer be on the stage for free, and the threat of this option means regular Marth Killer is buffed too. It can be a bit different depending on the character, so make sure you practice it. Safe states to practice this as Fox, Marth and Puff can be found in the description. There will also be a link to Violence's guide that is similar to this for Peach, in case anyone wants to learn that version of the flowchart. Other, more nerdy information can also be found in the description. Thank you so much for watching.